Special populations for high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. My understanding of hypertension is that the blood pumps at a higher pressure through out the arteries. This can cause all kinds of diseases such as stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, etc. Now, the resting heart rate is anything from 140/90 or above is considered as hypertension. Things to stay clear of. Isometric exercises are not recommended. Holding static weight, any exercise where the arms are above the head or the legs are elevated and brought forward to the chest, it's not suggested either, as it could put pressure on the heart. With the exercises that you have already watched, I would remove my wall sit and replace it with step ups, a bent over row into a seated row, and push ups that are grounded. I would get my client to do wall push ups just so it takes any pressure away from them. I would definitely recommend cardiovascular training to a light intensity for my client. I would monitor their heart rate throughout the session and keep an eye on their breathing, as it should be controlled breathing and they can hold a conversation throughout the exercise. At any time when my client starts to feel dizzy or a loss of breath, I would instantly stop the session straight away and reevaluate my client. I would also suggest any exercises to be performed standing or sitting, not laying down. Special populations for lower back pain. Okay, so firstly, I would get a medical clearance from an allied health professional or a GP, just so I had a broad knowledge of what the circumstance is with my client and their injury. Now, lower back pain can be caused by an injury or bad posture over the years. So exercises I would stay completely away from would be anything that increases spinal load, such as deadlifts, good mornings, power squats, anything like that. I would definitely replace certain exercises with things like a seated row or a fit ball exercises. One that you could do would be place the fit ball in between you and the wall, and you would do your squats. Core strengthening is definitely highly recommended, and that's what I would definitely have on my client's program. I want to strengthen the lower back and the core, so I would definitely do like partial crunches, back up, push up, back up extensions, pelvic tilts, bridging, anything that's going to help strengthen my client's core and lower back. Stretches are definite. I believe you would have to do your flex at least 7 times a week, just so you're getting full momentum and movement into the body. I'd also suggest my client to do swimming or water aerobics, as it's a no impact exercise and it will not cause any harm to my client to do those. Special populations for a shoulder injury. Now, if my client came to me with a shoulder injury, firstly, I would request a medical clearance from a professional health ally or a GP, as I would like to retain as much knowledge in regards to my client's injury as possible. My aim would be to strengthen the area, as we don't want to re-injure or make the injury worse. I would definitely alter different exercises to suit my client. So as my previous workout, as you have seen, With the body weighted push-ups, I would remove those and put them into our wall push-up. I would suggest my client to do resistant band training, not heavy weighted training, or anything that's overhead presses, lateral pull downs, anything like that. I would definitely highly recommend stretches on the area for my client, and just make sure that my client is in rehabilitation, as I don't want them to re-injure themselves in any way.